Hey, welcome back to Beat the Game, guys, and we're going to do some deck tech for Black Panther protection. This is called Black Panther, the Great Defender deck. It is super solid, and it has no double resources, except for the Vibranium, of course. Alright, so if you guys like these videos, please share, like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Now, here it is, Black Panther protection, the Great Defender. Now, what is this entail? So we are going to be trying to get Retaliate 3 off of Black Panther. Now, in order to do that, we're going to equip ourselves with an Honorary Avenger, an Endurance, and obviously the rest. So this is going to bring our HP to 15 health. We're also going to include one downtime just in case things go wrong. And then we can just kind of really quickly go back to Alter Ego, heal for 6, and then get back into the game. All right, aside from that, okay, what we're going to be focusing on is obviously our Retaliate, Electrostatic Armor, and Dauntless. So every time we defend, we are going to, we're going to deal 3 damage as long as we have 11 health or more. Now, to make sure that we have 11 health or more, we have 6 great events, well actually 7, but we have 3 desperate defenses, and 3 sidesteps. Now, what is this? How is this going to affect us? Is every time we can defend, or we can choose not to defend and yet still defend because of the new defense rule. So let's say there's a minion that attacks us, we can use sidestep and still technically trigger all of our defense cards, and this is going to help. And if we played with a lightning, we also get to deal a damage. So that is super fun, and we can kind of control minions and damage coming in like that. Now, to make sure that we have perfect defense and that is actually worth to have perfect defense, we're going to also put an armored vest on ourselves, an unflappable, so we can get rewarded by card draw, and also the 3 desperate hard to ignores. Well, this is going to make us super solid. Actually, I can put this a little bit higher. All right, boom. So it's easier to see. And then the desperate defenses, and then all the upgrades. So as you can see, we have a lot of upgrades, and all of these cards cost 1. So that is the best thing about protection right now, is everything is cheap. It is so cheap. Now, again, we have all these crazy events. What are we going to focus on? All right, to make sure that we have perfect defense, and sometimes we can even defend, or sometimes, if we're in trouble, we're also going to add 1 copy of Muster Courage. Okay, again, that is going to help not only us, but a few of our friends be tough, and if ever we're in trouble, we don't have the cards needed, this card is actually going to help us balance everything out. Speaking of friends, we're only going to run 3 allies, except for Shuri. So we have Lockjaw. You're like, why Lockjaw? Always Lockjaw. Yes, Lockjaw is really good because you'll see, I've played this deck many times without filming it. So I've tried it out a bunch of times, and a couple of times I'll have my 2 Vibraniums, and I'm like, oh, I have nothing to play. Bring back Lockjaw all the time. Aside from that, we have Brother Voodoo and Black Widow, and we kind of want to keep these allies in our on the table, especially Brother Voodoo. He's an Avenger. They thwart for 2, so we can kind of use that as a good reference. So they thwart, they heal. I didn't play any med teams. I don't care if they die or not, but most of the times they'll be there. They'll thwart, and then I can just use them to thwart, and then just cycle them if I need to. All right. Other ways to remove threat. Now, removing threat from the main should never be a problem, but if ever I have to go down, I also have a 1 bait and switch. So that means I can go down to Alter Ego, let the scheme go up a little bit, recover, do all my sorts of crazy shenanigans, or I can just, I've recovered the turn before, flip, the scheme is up high, I go bait and switch, and then I can trigger all of my stuff, and I can actually remove up to 7 threat with a perfect defense. So it can work. 7 threat with a perfect defense is pretty solid. All right, and to make sure that we have money to pay for all this, so we're actually running 1 Nerves of Steel, 1 Quinn Carrier, and also we're going to have enough resources that we're probably going to be able to play an Avengers Mansion at one point. It's not a priority unless we have the vibraniums, or else we're not going to play that. And aside from that, just to make sure that we always have our big health, we're having 1 defensive stance, 1 energy barrier, and the Night Nurse in case we get stunned or confused. And that is the build. So a lot of protection cards. There is 4 3-cost cards, 2 4-cost cards, and then 3 2-cost cards in this deck, aside from our signature kit. Now, the upgrades that we really want to see, like the Black Panther, and this, I'm going to prove this because this is what we're going to do. We're going to fight off a villain, and I'm going to find a villain that's going to make this hard. We're going to fight off a villain, and then the only 2 upgrades that we care about are the Vibranium Suit and the Tactical Genius. Those are the only 2 that we really care about. Because the Tac Genius can remove 2 threat. So if ever I defend and I block, I can always remove more threat. And this is from anything. So the side schemes is probably the biggest weakness of this deck in the beginning. So if we get bombarded with side schemes, we might be in trouble. But that's why we have all the allies that can thwart for 2. So Lockjaw, Brother Voodoo, and Black Widow, they're all allies that can thwart for 2 to make sure that we are safe. And then the Vibranium Suit is just because if we do take damage, we can Wakanda Forever to re-put them damage and heal and always be up to 11 or more health. Now you're probably wondering, well, Steve, why aren't you playing other cards like the Strike, or what's it called there? Fighting Fit. There you go. The Fighting Fit that deal 5 damage. Well, if I want, like I said, you can definitely adjust this deck. You could put more events in. But again, this type of build with Black Panther protection, you definitely want to play less events, and you want to have the events that are going to be crucial to your strategy. Now, the only thing I would say that I could include more is to give a little bit more activations, but I already have a 42 card deck here. Is I could include maybe one more copy of Honorary Avenger, and maybe 2 copies, but that would take me to 45 cards. So it is a lot of cards. So I think 42 is very, very solid. Like I said, if I wanted to bring a couple more, I would probably bring maybe 1 or 2 Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but that's just if you want to switch it up, and if you don't like what I'm putting, if you don't like the Muster Courage, or if you don't like Bait and Switch, or if there's something like, if there's nothing that's going to stun or confuse you, get rid of the Night Nurse and replace that with something else. So there's lots of ways to kind of tweak this deck to fit the scenario. But as a whole, this deck for solo play, obviously it's not a multiplayer deck. You can tweak that as well for multiplayer, because with all the desperate defense and the sidesteps, you can definitely work this in a I would say 2-player setting. 2-player, this would be optimal. 4-player, then it just gets weird. I don't think this is meant for a 4-player. It's not meant for a 4-player game. But the solo or 2-player game, this deck is extremely solid and will get the job done for you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna shuffle up and get this ready, and I'll choose a villain, and yeah, I'll figure it out. All right. Well, something came up, so I can't stay and play the game right now, but I will come back later and play this. So we are going to face off Drang on Expert with the Badoon set, the Badoon and the Ship Command. But we're gonna use the Milano, but very sparingly. So we're not going to be playing. We're going to try not to use the Milano at all. All right. So again, we'll come back in a little bit and just play this game. All right, guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we are ready to face off against Drang. You guys saw the deck build. You saw what it's going to be like. Well, hopefully that's how it's going to work. I'm going to cross my fingers that it looks good for you on camera. All right. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Let's see what we get turn 1. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I do love Lockjaw turn 1. Oh, man, and a Golden City. All right. We're going to pitch 1, 2, Honorary Avenger, and Endurance. I believe. Or do we pitch the Unflappable? We don't really care about the Milano, so we don't really want to use that. I am looking for a few upgrades. All right, I'm gonna take 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, cool. We're gonna go get one of our cards. Oh man, all right. We'll just get the energy daggers. Oh no, my deck is all messed up. How did I shuffle this? All right. So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, so Dauntless and energy daggers for a golden city to draw 2 extra cards. Oh man. All right. All right. Black Panther claws and Panther claws and energy barrier for tactical genius. Hard to ignore to play an endurance to go down to 14. We're gonna flip up, play an honorary avenger. So we are back. We are full strength and towards for 2. So this is gonna be here. This is gonna be here. All right. So that is a super good first turn for us. So we 1, 2, 3, 4 cards on the table. So our deck is already down to 38 cards, and we're not using this. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Oh man, and the armored vest. All right. So this turn's gonna be we're gonna take the hit. All right. So 2 threat, charging up. He wants to attack for 4, 5, 6. Thank you for Shadows of the Past. Turn 1. Go down to 9. Let's not forget our retaliates, 13, and counter card is Hull Breach, take 3 damage, go down to 6. Well, easy come, easy go. All right, so I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove 2 threat, go down to alter ego. Since we have the Golden City, there's the time. Oh my God! All right. This is perfect. All right, so 2 Wakanda and Shuri. So for 4, we're going to play an Avengers Mansion, draw another card, which is a Wakanda, and then we're going to use Wakanda to play an armored vest and a vibranium suit to play an electrostatic armor. Man, that is a pretty decent couple of first turns. All right, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna go pretty well. All right, 2 threat, charging up, scheming for 3. It's gonna go to 5. Charging up, and counter card is a Badoon Warlord. Boom. All right. Let's draw 3 cards. Dang. We're gonna recover, go up to 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh wait, I'm such an idiot. Sorry. Gonna go to 12. Because I didn't even see I had the downtime in hand. Too many cards. All right, and then we're gonna go bait and switch vibranium for 3. We're gonna put a Quinn Carrier. Quinn Carrier for a hard to ignore, sidestep for a hard to ignore. Man, this is round 3. And I'll keep a sidestep. Oh my God, this is so good. Yeah, I don't even think I need to go down anymore. All right, cool. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got tactical. Okay, so this is pretty useless. This is our health. This is our upgrades. This is our money. This is a card draw. And this is all here. And this, we're not really going to use this, so, all right. All right, here we go. So, it's going to go to 7. Charging up. I'm going to take 2 indirect damage. I'm going to go down to 10. He wished to attack me. I have a defense of 3. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 4. I'm going to take 6. I'm going to go down to 4. I am going to retaliate for 1. He's down to 12. This guy wants to attack me, the Badoon Warlord, but we are going to use a sidestep against him. So we're going to prevent his 3 damage. We're going to remove 2 threat. And we're going to retaliate. And since we can do 3 damage on him. Yeah, we'll do 3 damage on him. Cool. Encounter card is an assault. Oh no. I'm going to defend for 3 and put a grunt. And there's already somebody else in here. Alright, cool. So defend for 3, he attacked for 4, I take 1. And yeah, and then he takes 2, retaliate. Alright, cool. I am going to Avengers Mansion draw card. Muster Courage. Okay. I will muster courage to Wakanda, removing 2 threat. So that's going to go down to 3. Now I could do a defensive stance. I think that's what I'm going to have to do here. Because I'm at 3 health. And that is pretty scary. And did I put the charge up? 3, it's gonna go to 5, 7, 8, 9. If I get an advance, I die. Alright, I'm gonna try to risk it. I know I can just remove 3 with the Milano, but I'm gonna try to play it a little bit more safe. I'm gonna go 1, 2 for a defensive stance. Alright, what cards do we still have left? How many? Alright, so we do have 2 desperate defenses left and a sidestep, so we should be good. Alright. And we charged up, so there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. So we have what we need. Alright, and then we can just kill some stuff. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, here we go. So it's going to go to 5. Place a charge up counter. Alright, now Drang wants to attack us for 4. So unless he gets a 3, I should be okay. So I'm going to defend. Oh, wait. I'm going to use... darn it. Okay, I have to use both. So I can't use my desperate defense here. Oh, I know how I can use it. Oh, I know how I can use it. All right, check this out. Check out the combo. I'm going to defend for 3. He's attacking for 4 plus 1. So he's attacking for 5. I'm going to defensive stance. I take no damage. He's going to remove his stuff. I am going to double hard to ignore. That's going to go down to 3. But my retaliate and then electrostatic armor is going to bring him down to 9. Now check this out. This is the best part. So Badoon Warlord wants to attack me. I am going to use a Queen Carrier to play a sidestep, and I will use Black Widow to play a desperate defense. Now, since I have defended 3, I will retaliate twice. He dies. I will deal 1 damage to this clown because I used a lightning. And I also get to ready up. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And then he wants to attack me for 2. Alright, so since he wants to attack me for 2, I just hope I don't get attacked again. I will take 2 damage and go down to 1. He dies to retaliate. Encounter card is an advance. Phew. For 3, so that's going to go to 6. Alright, and then charge up. All right, I will draw a card with the Avengers Mansion. Vibranium. I like that vibranium. Okay. I am going to use the Night Nurse to do to remove 2 threat, so that's going to go down to 4. So do I have Lockjaw in my bin? No, oh yeah, he is. But if I flip and use the Golden City, I'm out. All right, so I'm gonna have to risk not losing this. I am going to go down and recover for 6, go back up to 7. Okay, I will Golden City for 2. Oh, nice. See, that's why I should have remembered I had Brother Voodoo in here. So I get an extra encounter card. Shoulda, woulda, coulda remembered, Steve. You shoulda remembered. Alright, so here we go. We shuffle up. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, Brother Voodoo. And then look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will take a... Yeah, we'll just take a sidestep. Doesn't really matter. And we'll keep that for next turn. And Brother Voodoo will remove 2 threats, take 2 damage. And then I ready up. Alright. And then my sidestep here, so 5 other cards. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's my Vibranium suit. Alright, cool. So then I'll be able to start recovering a little bit more, and I don't need to recover anymore, and then just do all the nasty stuff. Alright, so this is going to go to 4. Charge up. Scheming for 2 plus 2 is going to go to 8. Ugh. So, and then it's going to charge up, take 2 damage. I'm going to go down to 5. Flips, charges up, 4. Alright, not in advance. Spatial conditioning with 3 threats. Advance, exhaustion, surge. Advance, badoon, places a charge. Alright, cool. Alright. Little dangerous. We're gonna draw 3 cards. 1, 2, oh my god, 3. Alright, so I think we're safe. Vibranium for Vibranium suit. Alright, check this out, baby. This is money. Alright, Brother Voodoo removes 2 threat from here. He dies. Alright. There we go. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Alright, we will flip back up to hero form. And I don't think we're gonna need to go back down anymore. We're gonna use Queen Carrier for Wakanda Forever! Remove 1 threat. Deal 2 damage. Heal 2 damage. Go to 7. Use a Muster Courage for Wakanda Forever! Remove a threat. Move 2 damage. Take out this guy. And then we're gonna sidestep for a Night Nurse. Yeah, sidestep for a Night Nurse with 3 counters on. So we're back up to 9, and then we're gonna sidestep for Wakanda Forever. Move a damage, because I don't really want to attack him. 8. And then I go up to 10. And then remove 2 threats. It's down to 1. Cool. And then Night Nurse heals me. I'm back to full strength. Yay. That was amazing. 2, 4, 5. All right. This is gonna go to 3. Charging up. Drang is attacking me for 4. I am going to defend for 3. Actually, I'm just going to take it because there's no way I can go down. I don't have anything to recover. So 3. Alright, so it's attacking for 4. I'm going to go down to 7. I'm going to retaliate for 1. And then encounter card is stun the first player. I will be stunned. Okay. Or I could just exhaust the Milano, but I'm like, whatever. Okay, Steve, what are we doing? Draw a card off the Avengers Mansion. Desperate defense. We could have used you yesterday. Oh, I know what I can do. I can use Panther Claws for a hard to ignore, which doesn't really do anything. Ancestral Knowledge for a bait and switch. Oh, wait. I actually have a better idea. Alright, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of his spear finally. Let's just get rid of that. I don't really need the bait and switch. Yep, don't need anything here. Let's just remove 2 threat. That goes down to 1. And what am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. And then I'll get rid of bait and switch. Yep. Oh, she heals me for 1, gets rid of the stunned. There you go. And then now I have my desperate defense. Oh man, this deck is so solid. 2, 4, 5. Oh man, okay. Now I'm just looking for a couple of pieces to finish off the combo, but yeah. So this is gonna go to 3. Charging up, I will take 2 damage, go down to 6. He wishes to attack me for 3. I am going to Queen Carrier with a desperate defense for 5. Perfect defense. Electrostatic armor retaliate and triple hard to ignore. So he goes down to 5. And then a counter card is discard a random card. Alright. Alright, desperate defense. Alright, cool. We'll use Lockjaw to play an unflappable, so now I can draw some cards, draw an extra card, which is a Wakanda Forever. And let's do Wakanda Forever! No threat. Move 2 damage, go up to 8, bring him down to 3. And then, yeah, I guess we flip him this turn. Oh, wait, I don't want to. Oh man, do I just go down? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go down this one. I'm gonna go down, recover for 6. So 8 and 6 is 14. Electrostatic, draw 2 cards. You know what? I haven't used the Milano yet. Let's just use it once and I'll just play Nerves of Steel. And there we go. There's no threat on the main. I think we should be good. And then I'll flip him next turn. 2, 4, 6. Get an extra encounter card. Eesh, Steve, that's not smart. The one time I used the Milano, what am I doing? I was just trying to accelerate the game. I shouldn't have done that, but let's see. All right, so it's going to go to 2. It's going to go to 4. He's charging up. Plus 1 is 5. Just not the advance. And then encounter is Cannonade and Badoon guy. All right, cool. Sweet. And then this guy has patrol, so I can't do anything to him. Let's just draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. How do I kill him? This is going to be interesting. How do I kill that guy? Shuri, Black Widow. All right, let's see. All right, so we got everything. We're going to flip up. We're going to deal 2 damage. And I have no damage to heal. That's the problem. All right, we're going to go Vibranium for energy daggers. All right. I think you guys saw the deck as much as as it needed to be seen. I think we're going to go Black Widow. Oh yeah, I have Retaliate 3 now. Alright, I think I'm gonna go defensive stance and desperate defense. Nah, defensive stance and energy barrier for Shuri. I will go fetch for an upgrade. Do I even still have any? So I have the Panther claws. Yeah, I'll just go get him. Because all my Wakanda Forevers are all together, so it's going to be a Wakanda turn. Alright. I think then what I'm going to do, that's increasing the boost. I'm going to use the Panther claws to do a Dauntless. Actually, yeah, Panther claws to do Dauntless, and then 1, 2, 3 to play Black Widow. I'm gonna use them. Actually, I don't care. I'm gonna use Black Widow and Shuri to deal 2 damage to this guy, because it's gonna go to 7. This is gonna be interesting. All right, and then she's gonna take 1. She's gonna take 1. All right, cool. So I have to figure out how to kill him before. All right, this is gonna be. It's gonna be a nice little cookie here. So 2, 4, 5. Let's see if we can get out of there. Again, we die to advance, but we're just playing with our food here. All right, so first things first. It's gonna go to 7 out of 8. Charging up. He is going to attack into Shuri for 3, for 6. All right, awesome. Shuri's out. The badoon guy wants to attack me, so I am going to defend for 3. And since I defend, I have a retaliate of 3. Well, retaliate of 2 and then a response, so that's going to die. I have a perfect defense, so triple hard to ignore. So that is going to go down to 4. I will draw another card, which is desperate defense. All right. And then encounter card is special delivery. Let's just exhaust. Oh, he wants to attack me again. Ooh. Oh, I do have a but I can't desperate defense that. All right, no, I'm just going to exhaust the Milano, just get rid of it. We haven't used the Milano at all, so let's just use it. All right, Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Oh, man. All right, Lockjaw. Wakanda forever! All right, so we gotta do it in the right order. So we'll remove a threat. We'll heal for 1, because I can go up to 15. And then deal 2 damage, and then we flip Drang. So he's going up to 18. Yeah, he's going up to 18. And then 1, 2, and then I place an encounter card, 3, and 4. All right, so that's annoying. So I just put all these guys here, and I got an extra encounter card. Well, that's amazing, because I am going to Ancestral for a Wakanda Forever! And I will remove a threat. And deal 2 damage to everything. So these 2 clowns are dead. This guy takes 2. And then finally, I will do a Vibranium for Wakanda Forever! Deal 1 damage to everything. Remove 2 threat from the cannonade. There you go, and then he's down to 3. And I have a desperate defense for next turn. All right. And he's at 3 damage. All right, and we'll keep Black Widow in case we get that bad card. This deck is just insane. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got double desperate defense and everything. So yeah, this is pretty much over for you, Mr. Drang. So this is gonna go to 6, Charging up, I'm going to take 2 damage. I'm going to go to 13. And then he wants to attack me for 3. Desperate defense, sorry. I have a defense of 5, so 3 plus place a charge. Place a charge. Perfect defense. Take 3 damage. He's down to 12. Remove 3 threats. Hard to ignores. Draw a card. Man, this is just nonstop. Alright, and then... Oh, did I play my... No, I didn't play my Desperate Defense. I just said it. Alright, and then I'm going to use... yeah, Desperate Defense against him. Actually, I'm just going to defend for 3, and then he dies off the retaliate. So all this is done, and then encounter card 1 is an advance. And then he's scheming for 3, and if it's a 2, I can't deal with it. So I'm going to cancel that advance and get an assault, which I could probably deal with more. So he is going to want to attack me for 3, plus it's got everything. I'm going to use Desperate Defense for a sidestep. Oh, wait. I will use Bait and... Oh, check this out. I'm going to use Bait and Switch for a sidestep to prevent 3. So it is a defense. I'm going to deal 3 damage to him. He's going to go down to 9. And because I defended, I'm using a defense event. I'm also going to play a Desperate Defense, so I get to ready because I took no damage. And then my last encounter card, oh yeah, and then he activates. So he places a charge counter on the ship. And then my next card is Caught Off Guard. And let's just get rid of the Night Nurse. It doesn't matter. I will draw a card, which is a Muster Courage. Wakanda Forever! Alright, so I will... That's that, 3. Remove a threat. Bring that down to 2. Deal 1 damage. He's down to 8. And move 2 damage. Going up to 15. He's down to 6. And yeah. Stay in hero form. And then this is over, but I'm taking double encounter cards. So 1, 2, 3. Shuffle up, acceleration. Oh man, this is so good. And was a 30-minute game. Oh man, insane. I'm shuffling my deck, 5 cards, but I'm drawing just so many cards. There you go. And then I'm drawing this one. And it's not like we didn't take a lot of encounter cards here. We went through the thing en masse in maces. Alright, so it's going to go to 5 threat. Charging up, 2 damage. I'm going to go down to 13. He wishes to attack us. So I'm going to defend for 3. He's attacking for a grunt. Another card. Like I said, it's not like I'm taking any cards here. So I have a perfect defense. I'm dealing 3 damage to him. Removing 3 threat, that's going down to 2, drawing an extra card, which is a Night Nurse. The monkey wants to attack me, the badoon grunt. I'm going to use Nerves of Steel to sidestep, deal a damage to him. Oh yeah, don't forget the charge up because he attacked. He dies to my retaliate and my other one. Okay. 2, 4, 5 cards left. And then encounter card. I have 3 encounter cards. So one is a Hull Breach. Deal 3 damage to the first player. Alright, down. I'm down to 10. Next one. Badoon Sentry. And an advance. He's going to scheme. Oh, if he gets a +3, I'm out. I'm going to cancel the advance. And he's going to put an Oppressive Armada for 4. Alright, draw a card. Wakanda Forever. I got 2 Wakanda Forevers here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Brother Voodoo. Look for an event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's another Wakanda Forever. And I'm just going to finish it like this. Alright, so triple Wakanda Forevers to finish. So 1. Oh no, I don't have enough. I can do double Wakanda Forever to finish it. So Wakanda Forever, remove a threat. Deal the damage to everything. And then heal 2. And deal 2, but I get a retaliate, so I just heal 1. And then I'm gonna Wakanda Forever, same thing, remove a threat. That's gonna go down to 2. And then Brother Voodoo's gonna remove it. That goes away. He takes 2. Energy Dagger is gonna, oh man, it deals 1 damage to everything. Boo. He's at 3, and then I heal, complete the sequence, and then get rid of this. Man, this deck is just insane. This deck is like super fun. Really good. Like I said, I got 1 or 2 bad turns where I was just like encounter, but as you can see, this deck is just bonkers. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I started playing fast at the end there, trying to accelerate the game pace, but 30 minutes for a protection like where I didn't really attack once. I never used my basic attack. I did use the things, but I was trying to avoid it. I tried to avoid the Milano as well. So I think this was a perfect showcase of even suboptimal play for this type of a game. I still was able to optimize what Black Panther could do. So I'm really happy. Thanks again, Joshua Monk, for pointing us in the right direction, because he was doing this little thing on Black Panther, like, ooh, let's build a Black Panther deck for everything. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I mentioned this deck to him, that this is, and I was like, oh yeah, like, okay, let's tweak this, and I think this is going to be pretty good. So thanks, Josh. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this deck build. Please enjoy it, try it. It's super fun. And like I said, if you play it a little bit more optimized, like I said, I didn't stun, I didn't confuse, I kept this spear most of the game. Like really, I really played to the most challenging possible, and then I still came up on top. Alright guys, so keep on playing Marvel Champions. Hope this video will help you beat the game. Ciao, ciao.